Hi, I'm Karen and welcome to my channel. I originally started this channel hoping to record quite regular videos and put them up at least weekly or fortnightly. However, the last few weeks I haven't recorded anything. Originally I was going to have my next video be about Christmas in Australia, knowing that a hot Australian Christmas is very different to, say, Europe or America. And Christmas Eve is when I celebrate with my family. My father's German, so we do the European Christmas Eve celebration. And I was just going to take videos and photos of what Christmas is like for me. In the sunshine, the beach, swimming. Unfortunately, Christmas Eve morning I woke up and my rabbit wasn't looking very well. By the time I had a shower and came back, she really deteriorated, so I just grabbed her and raced to the vet. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, which was really a surprise because she's only a year and a half old. She had GI stasis, which means that she had a blockage, and the GI stasis turned to bloat very quickly, which even quicker became fatal. The vet said that they did some CPR, but it didn't work. Unfortunately, it's very common, and it does take rabbits really quickly as well. So I decided to do a video on how to tell if your rabbit is sick. It was too late for Bindi, but hopefully it's not too late for other people with rabbits. If you know the signs, you can get to the vet a lot quicker. So the first suggestion I'd have is to have your rabbit indoors with you. It's so cruel to have your rabbit in a hutch in the backyard, especially by themselves. I think it's such a cruel existence, you know. They're out there, they're lonely, they're frightened, you know. Just bring them inside. That way you can monitor them, and you see them every day, and you can see the changes in their behaviour. The minute I woke up, Bindi was at my bedside. I could see she wasn't right. She wasn't her usual self. Signs of your rabbit not being well is lethargy, decreased activity, not interested in food. But also remember that rabbits are really good at hiding their illness. So even in like long-term illness or chronic illness, a rabbit might not be well for a while and you may not pick up on it, but you know, all of a sudden they look sick, you know. So that's a time to act. Rabbits are also really clean. They're a lot like cats, like they're continually grooming themselves. So if you notice your rabbit sort of looking really like with messy fur and matting in it, then your rabbit's probably not grooming as much, and that might be a sign of a problem as well. If you do notice a change in your rabbit's behaviour, or you notice any of the signs that I've mentioned before, make sure you get them to a vet. Don't, like, things go downhill so quickly. I'd heard of this before, but usually I make it to the vet on time. Like, this was in the space of 2 hours. You know, I woke up, noticed she wasn't right, had a shower. The vet's like 15 minutes away from me, raced to the vet, and within 2 hours she was dead. Like, in 2 hours of me waking up and seeing her, getting her to the vet, she was gone. So yeah, just don't hesitate. It's a really fine line between waiting and seeing and then getting to the vet. Like, it's just so hard to tell. But you know, if you just have any feeling that something's not right, just go to the vet. Better to have your rabbit with you than hesitate and lose her or him. Don't forget to take your rabbit to a rabbit savvy vet. Not everyone can treat rabbits. Rabbits are very different to other animals. You never ever fast a rabbit before surgery. You never stop a rabbit from eating at any time. Like, they constantly need to eat. So if you come across a rabbit vet that says to fast before any type of surgery, like, just don't go there. You really need an exotics vet. You need a vet that knows what they're doing with rabbits. It's really, really important. If your rabbit is looking quite sick, get him to a vet right away. If your regular vet is closed, get to an emergency vet. Just don't hesitate. They can go downhill so quickly. So here's some common signs that you need to look out for. If there's an increase or a decrease in their eating or drinking, that can be a red flag of gastrointestinal issues. So best to get them seen by a vet if you notice that. If you notice that they stop eating, or they have an enlarged, painful, bloated stomach, or they're grinding their teeth, which is a sign of pain, or lethargy, that is GI stasis, and that is critical that you get them to a vet. If you notice drooling or slobbering or hair loss on the chin or the neck, or even a lack of appetite, that can be a sign of dental disease, and again, just get them seen by a vet. So discharge from nose, sneezing, coughing, difficulty breathing, they're all signs of respiratory illness, again, straight to a vet. A change in stool is another thing to look out for, so diarrhea or decreased pooping, poop is the barometer of a rabbit's health, and you can tell a lot. So if there is a change like that, again, get them seen by a vet. So a urine change, so the colour could be a change of colour or cloudiness. It could be a sign of bladder or kidney infection, a bacterial infection, which will need to be treated by a vet as well. Also, blood in the urine can be a problem. But it's hard to tell because also with change of weather, the rabbit's urine can go from bright red to orange to yellow. So yeah, if it's blood, it's an issue, but just beware that the change of weather can also change the colour as well. If you notice head tilt, poor coordination, or a problem with the eyes and eyesight, that could be due to a bacterial infection like E. caniculi, and that has to be treated by a vet. So if you notice hair loss or itchy, scaly, flaky coat or skin, that could be due to skin conditions such as mites or lice, fungal infection, bacterial infection, or even allergies. If you have a rabbit that starts to bite and growl and attack, that could be a rabbit that's in pain. That could be their sign that they're in pain as well. Wounds on the bottom of the feet can be a sign of sore hocks or hock sores, also known as ulcerative pododermatitis. That's really common in Rex rabbits because of their fur. So Rex rabbits, it's really important to have like soft flooring for them because they are more prone to the hock sores. Lumps or masses, they could be cancer, cysts, or even an abscess, so best to get them checked out with the vet. Paralysis is a serious condition. That's due to trauma to the vertebral column, so best to get a vet to look at that and treat it. I've had many rabbits, so I have seen the above signs a lot, and I've gotten them treated and they've been fine. That's why Bindi just caught me so off guard because, like I said, so quick. With Bindi, she looked lethargic. She wasn't really interested in food. She had a bit of a sniff of a sultana that she usually loves, so that's when I knew something wasn't quite right. But I noticed it was serious when she sat down with her head faced in the corner. But she didn't grind her teeth, which is usually a sign of pain. But when I touched her ears felt cool. And I know cool ears and pale gums are really serious. That's when I knew to go to the vet. At the same time though, it's hard to tell because we'd had so many hot days and then we had a cool day, so her ears felt cooler. Really hard to tell, but if in doubt, get to the vet. So I'd just like to finish off this video with a little tribute to Bindi. She was an amazing rabbit. She was really one of a kind. She was just so funny. We're all going to miss her so much, especially her boyfriend T-Rex. I will do some more videos about caring for rabbits because it's really important that the word gets out. They're unique, they're very unique, and they do need specialised care. So I will put some more videos out. Please subscribe if you'd like to see any more videos, and I'll see you in another video soon. All that noise is, it's this naughty little girl. Her name's Bindi and she's my little bunny. I have two bunnies, and she gets quite playful when I talk on camera because she loves conversation.